Hey there viewers, it's that time once again to delve into the world of Ni no Kuni. Now if you remember in the last episode, the very end, I mentioned that I was going to be doing a lot of side quests to start off this episode, and in fact, I've actually charted a course, I don't know if you can make that out that well, on the exact path we need to take in order to do that in the most quickest way possible. I'm hoping that it's no more than about 30 minutes to do the whirlwind tour of the world of Ni no Kuni. But we'll see. For the most part, most of these are just, emotions that we need to collect and redeem and turn into other people. So it shouldn't be that long. More than anything else, it's just going to be mostly dialogue that I have to read through. I read through a couple of them while I was, like, doing this stuff, but I kind of skipped for the most part why they needed emotions, why they had excess emotions, and all that. Now, to start off, we're actually in the bottom left-hand corner of the world. I don't know if you can... No, you can't actually see that from here. Oh, no, it's right here. Very bottom left-hand corner. Which you cannot actually access with Tingri. You have to get here via the boat, because there's some sort of mist above the island that you can't land in. And I will admit that I did kind of spoil myself. Forgot to put myself down in the corner. I did kind of spoil myself as to the reward for this specific island, mostly because you don't get any stamps for this. It doesn't show up on the message board or anything else. It's not here. So when you come here, you get 5 quests from 5 different minions, each of which are fairly annoying to do. Like this cat right... Oh yeah, you need to talk to him with the special tongue. And the reward for this isn't even that great. I mean, truthfully, it's only good for one single purpose, and that's something that I actually complained about way back in episode 2. Here you go, I brought you the sword you wanted. Yeah, this one wanted 2 swords. One for each of the cats. It was like a blunt sword that you could buy in one of the places. Oh, thank you, they're so perfect. They are precisely the same in every particular way. Oh, really, now, calm down. Thank you, traveler, we appreciate your efforts. And then they give you a poison pinch gem, which I'm not even really using all that much. The gems don't really need. These 3 needed some cakes. 2 carnation cakes and 1 carrot cake. Which you do through crafting. Hello again, I brought you your 2 carnation cakes and the 1 carrot cake. You give them the treats, and then... what do they give you? Because I only know the reward for doing all 5 at once. Sage's Secret, that's actually fairly useful. You were annoying as hell to get your request. Jackpotty wanted you to collect a minion for him. He wanted a pot. Oh, a potty! Wonderful, thank you! Why did that pop up? Let me close that out. Okay. So we just gave him a second pot. We gave the pot a pot. Over yonder... we brought this guy also a friend. The mushrooms are a real pain to get because they tend to run off very quickly when you try and capture them. Thank you, really, it's great to talk to another mushroom. Someone who really knows what it's like, you know, to be a mushroom. Here, take this. 5 glow caps. I don't think I'm going to even be using those. And finally... where's number 5? 1? Oh, there he is. Little ratchet guy. RC 3000. He wanted sprockets, which were fairly easy to collect. Request, take this addendum, please. Thunder Spark Gem. So now that we've done all 5, we can go talk to this dude. Toko, toko, toko. And get one very specific item that I can see kind of being useful, but for me, I'm only going to use it one time. My friends tell me you've been working ever so hard to help them. What a fine wizard you are. Toko, 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 toko. This is a little something we wanted to give you. Our way of saying thanks. It's a name tag. So now, finally, after 30 hours perhaps, I can finally rename Gago to what his rightful name should be. I hope. If you give him a nice name, I bet you become even closer. Alright. So after 5 episodes and roughly 30 hours, hopefully we can now rename Gago. Oh wait, no, we need to do it at the retreat, so that little save point thing. Okay. Now on to the actual quest it'll give us, the stamps. First off, Castaway Cove. We're in for the long run today. Like I said, hopefully it takes no more than 30 minutes to do all these. Also, one thing that I didn't write down that I kind of need to do is the soulmate of Oliver. I keep forgetting his name. It starts with an H, though. Houston. Something like that. It's not Hodor. Alright, now this little girl, she required a sword, a candle cutter, that we needed to craft. Which I already did the work of actually doing off-screen.
I do love alchemy so. How I wish I became a wizard like you. Here, take this.
Rings a bell. I still don't know what rings a bell's for. 3 stamps. I think we got like 90 to collect today.
All sorts of formula in my wizard book. I can teach you some of them, perhaps.
Oh, sweet. New recipes. Take those off your hand. What is your name? I keep forgetting. Now this dude was a major pain to do his quest.
Did you look at the page headed Tools of Wizardry? You just need to decipher the Nazcan that's written there. I'm talking about the Nazcan that's actually part of the original picture, of course. Anything else on there is probably just a doodle done by the bored apprentice wizard. I'm going to show you what this one is, because that's a major pain in the butt to do. First, you actually have to find the page, which ain't that easy. It's like page 6, but the only way to get there is through all pages over here. There's a doodle right there that's in Nazcan, but that ain't it. No, what you need to decipher is this. It's kind of like one of those search and find hidden object games. Very hard to spot that. And what makes it even worse is you have to read it from bottom to top. I'm not liking this little spirit dude. Anyways, the answer to that, once you've actually deciphered it, Horace, is... finest fiber. Well done, yes. We wizards should always wear robes woven of the finest fibers. Mine are made from the material from the sky tree.
I want to see what the sky tree is about, because I think that's the second time they've mentioned that in the game.
How about that? Really? Neato, my clothes are made from the sky tree too.
Yeah, that's the other person we mentioned, the Hootique woman from the Ding Dong Dell.
What? But only sages are allowed to wear sky tree clothes. You're not a sage. Humph.
Oh, now, midget. Midget face, don't get all the tizzy. The old lazy down in Hootique gave it to us for free, innit? Only boy.
I'm assuming that it's from him, like when he died. We got his clothes.
For free, you fluky little... And here I am about to give you something else brilliant. But I suppose you did solve my puzzle. Here.
And it was a... No, I hated that puzzle. Vacate. Go on a vacation.
Thanks, Horace. Don't mention it. It's the least I can do for another wannabe sage. Now, I think it's time to move on again. I think I'll stow away on one of the ships that visit the harbor here. No one's ever gonna spot me after all. Goodbye. Goodbye.
And then finally we have one more quest in this town. It's a little crabby dude. Wait, what? Why is there a quest over there? Did I not do that? I don't actually know what that one over there is. Anyways, the little crab dude, he had us go find his other crab friend who was off on an island to the east. And he pretty much just said, I miss you, friend. I'm loving it over here on this one island. Come visit me.
We found your missing friend, Mr. Crab.
Really? Did you bring him back?
Well, you see, he said he's gonna stay there and he wants you to come visit him.
So he was up on a desert island, did he? Still, it sounds like he's having a cracking time.
Well, why don't you go pay him a visit?
A visit? Yes, perhaps I will. He did invite me after all. Listen, thank you very much for finding him. Please, take this.
I can take coffee. We're not using coffee in my deli. I'm actually gonna find out what this over here is, because I don't remember that little flashing light. Did we unlock it by doing the horse mission? Hi, what's your deal?
Oh, right then, Ollie boy.
Oh yeah, this guy needed a heart, that's right. He needs belief, yeah. And we have one of each. I forgot why he needed it, though. Hopefully they tell you.
I was gonna leave the home of my fathers. I was unable to trust anyone here. But you no longer feel that way? No, I do not, dear brother. Forgive me. I caused you great oh, he was wanting to leave. Now it would appear that you are responsible for bringing me to my senses. Thank you. Please accept this. A rise and shine. Again, I'm not using the gems. I know that the thing about this game is that there's so much to do. I'm not even taking advantage of all the mechanics in it. I'm not taking advantage of crafting. I'm not taking advantage of giving treats. I'm not taking advantage of gems. I'm not catching that many minions, to be honest. Alright, next up, we need to go to the Fairy Ground. We got 4 emotions to give, and 1 to collect, and 1 to skip. And we need to skip it for one specific reason. Alright, start off with you over here. You're the dude who was talking about spiders, weren't you? And Tahiti comedian has lost confidence in his material. Yeah, but you were eating spiders previously. I don't know if I actually want to do this. Alright. Fine, Mr. Spider Eater. Don't care if it was a terrible joke or not previously. He talked about eating spiders, that's enough. Oh, there's funny. I feel calm and confident. Yeah, itching to do a bit of a routine I am. Point me at the stage and watch me go. Really go. Got your confidence back, have ya? Honest like, this is a rubbish joke or nothing. No, man. Proper fearless I am. I reckon I could do a gig in front of Shadar himself and not bat an eyelid. You a lot of flippin' lifesavers to man. Tom, man. Seriously, it ain't much, but here.
Pies, okay. I understand, like, meat on a bone, a shish kebab, but pie on a bone? How does that even work? You would think it would, like, fall off. Anyway, that's 1. Which one are you? This one's got courage coming out of his eyeball. Okay, we can take courage. What we need to skip is belief. Oh wait, we didn't actually collect confidence there. So you're the one we need to skip. And here's this couple again, who've been following us since the beginning of the game. We've made a few jokes that they're, like, competing deli, but I'm starting to think that perhaps maybe they're just getting their kicks off of these emotions that I'm giving them. Like, they're just a couple of con men. That or they have some serious marital issues. This is gonna be the 4th time that we've given them an emotion. While in Tahiti, one of the traveler's merchants has developed a fear of traveling. I don't believe you for a minute. Yeah. And then, of course, I'm no doubt gonna assume they're gonna go to Hamlin next to get another emotion out of us. You know that warm little feeling they get on the inside? It's probably a good high. That's what they're after. Oh goodness, I feel brave and so warm inside. Whatever was I so scared of? The only thing to fear is a poor day's salary. Roll up, roll up! Thank goodness, now we can finally get back to peddling our wares and conning the little kid that's been following us around.
Please don't talk about giving up peddling again. You're my only competition for the deli. Who else am I gonna put out of business? I gotta put out someone, and Miss Layla's not good enough competition.
And 2 cheeseburgers. Well, you know what? That's perfect, actually. That's just for my deli. Although, if you're the ones giving it to me, I don't know if I'm gonna sell it. You could have poisoned it. Alright, so now that we got that, we can go back and collect the courage over here. Just skip all this dialogue.
Hey, stop it! It tickles!
Alright. Oh, stop it, Mon. It tickles. It's a nice way, though.
This dude, and his losing of his diary all the time. You know that one cave I went into previously that had all those little crabs in it? Yeah, that's where he lost a diary.
Well, what's a little dump between friends here? Something for your trouble, old thing.
A fine frock. Wait, that's probably good for Esther, isn't it? I would assume that she would wear a frock. Let's actually check that out real quick. No, she doesn't wear a frock. That's actually kind of surprising, honestly. What about Chase? You would wear a frock. Yeah, but... I think I'd rather have you have magic defense. Although that's not much of a decrease, is it? From 97 to 88. But you gain... no, screw it. I'd rather have the magic defense on Chase. And what do you need?
Oh, you got some restraint there, innit? Ollie boy, go on, give him hot.
Fairy Ground Dweller finds himself unable to stop cracking jokes. I'm gonna try and speed this up a little bit. I'm just gonna read what they want and why they want it, and then just skip the actual dialogue.
Oh, that's proper funny feeling.
You feel different?
Oh, I feel warm inside. Here, thanks.
Fairy chocolate, now that's actually fairly nice. I think it does like 3+ when you feed it to someone. Shopkeeper in the Fairy Ground is entirely incapable of being nice to his customers. He needs kindness. We got one more emotion to give here.
Huh?
Oh, what the? He's not broken-hearted. Was he not broken-hearted or something? How do?
Oh.
Sorry about before, innit? Have a nice day. Oh, for flip's sake, Mon. Honestly, Mon, you go away for 5 minutes and the whole federal race goes to pot. Come again? No, ain't it? Here's a present, like.
So we just gave him an emotion he didn't even really need. That or he's just being extra rude without the emotion. And this is him being nice now. Alright, one more.
We got the slapsticks back for you, Mr.
I think slapsticks were something from an enemy you had to loot.
You're welcome. Don't lose them again now.
Yeah, man, good old slapsticks. Look like turbo sticks. Why, I oughta. Oh, you plonker Audrey. Take that, you big div. And that, whack. And that, grrr. Okay, I shouldn't have given him those sticks. He's gonna poke an eye out.
I'm sure you're gonna make lots of people laugh. Good luck with your comedy career.
Yeah, I better give you a reward. Oh, greedy, was it? A little personal message thrown in as well, do you?
No, we're fine. You don't need to... Oh, God, no.
Alright, don't give me that look here. A Dryad Spear. Don't know who that would be for. I think for the most part my party has fairly decent weapons. Alright, next up on the list is... Ding Dong Dell. And the reason we skip belief in this town is because there's actually a belief in Ding Dong Dell that's further to get. It's in the second half of the area, and I'd rather not have to backtrack all the way over there to get it.
I found a hurt bartender and looked after him. He's a very good boy, though. He would never hurt me. We're best friends.
And she has kindness. So she has faith in she's being kind to a shopkeeper.
It feels warm.
There's one right there. Wait, what was I supposed to actually do here? Encouragement, courage, and confidence I need to take out.
Our vegetables are the tastiest in town. In fact, they're the tastiest in the world.
Oh, she's confident, isn't she?
Whatever you mean. What a funny thing to ask. But of course, dear, go ahead.
Yeah, this might actually take more than 30 minutes to do all these. I wasn't accounting for how much dialogue there was for taking and giving heart.
Do you really think you could use it to help people? Whatever will they think of next?
So I guess all the emotions are in the second half of this town. Now here's the belief we skipped out on in Fairyland.
My husband is a brave explorer no matter how far away he goes.
Oh, you're my kind of wife. You're all full of the brim with belief. You don't think he's gonna step out on you at all?
Borrow my belief, sure.
And there should be, I think, 3 to actually drop off here. Yep, there they are. Okay, we're good.
Here's some
here's some courage, isn't it? A senior Ding Dong Dell soldier finds himself wholly unable to summon the courage to fight monsters while he needs to be fired. Ah, I feel red as rain. I can fight 1,000 monsters now. Oh, Sergeant, you're back!
Neato, we saved him.
More of those gems. I'm sure if I was one of those type of gamers who actually put in the actual effort to research everything and plot things out a lot more, I could find those gems being useful, but as it is right now, it just requires way too much time for me to do. A young girl who lives in Ding Dong Dell can no longer be bothered to go to school. How's that different from any other girl at all? From any other child, really? So, let me get this straight. In order to do this master evil plan, Shadar has taken the emotion out of a little child, so that child no longer wants to go to school. That's some master evil thinking you got there, Shadar. You'll surely rule the world in no time, children not wanting to go to school and all. Are we even sure that Shadar is behind this? It could just be a kid who doesn't want to go to school. I'm starting to think they're full of it.
Meow, what time is it? Oh no, I'm gonna be late. How perfectly terrible. And you should get going. I bet your friends can't wait to see you back in school. You don't want to be tardy.
Oh, nice. Chocolate bonbons. I think those are, like, worth 2. And finally... ah, the tug-of-tail competition. Yeah, that's right. Ding Dong Dell Grimalkin has lost confidence in his tug-of-tail ability and is going to pull out. Get back in there. I mean, you're like twice the size of the other cats. I'm sure you'll win. I mean, your competition's right up there. He is literally half your size. You'll be fine in this. In fact, you might actually rip his tail out. Rip his tail out.
You got your confidence back. Good luck in the tournament.
Ah, you travel with familiars, I see. Try feeding them this. They'll lap it up. They may even grow to be strong as me, the perfect... oh, he gave me recipes, nice. Alright, now before we go to the next town, there's one thing I need to do in Ding Dong Dell Outskirts. Apparently, I've been missing out on something since the beginning of the game. It seems as though after you complete each mission or whatever, apparently you're supposed to come back over here. Where is it exactly? No, it might be right here. I can't remember exactly where the entrance is at. I'm gonna assume it's right here. That wasn't the entrance. Apparently you're supposed to go back and talk to Father Oak. Right there it is. Which I have not been doing. So we might have quite a bit to collect. Okay, now, can't I oh, here we go. I can finally rename Gago, Brawny, to his rightful name of Zeke. AKA Zeke the Penguin. One of the very few people I know from back in high school who actually know I even do YouTube/Twitch. There we go. And that's the only purpose of that name tag. Now it's probably never going to be used again. So all that effort I put into getting those minions and everything else was for that one purpose. Now hopefully Father Oak actually has some good stuff for us because... oh, I can't believe I forgot to do this for the longest time. I didn't even know we were supposed to be doing this at all. Like, I don't remember there being anything in the game that told you to do this.
Hello, Father Oak.
Oh, here you are again. How very nice to see you. And how goes your journey? Tell me about it.
We've been to this place and that place, and we've been doing a lot, actually.
So you seek 3 stones.
Yes, we heard they were spread all over the world.
Dear me, that must take things rather difficult for you, having to trudge from place to place and look for them.
Oh, trudging? Are you having a laugh? We're traveling in style, man, on a dragon's back for us for days.
Uh-huh, we made friends with the dragon. He can fly anywhere.
Oh, you are fortunate indeed. I myself have never been lucky enough to take to the skies.
Well, we'll wave you to the next time we fly over the deep dark wood.
Oh, I shall look forward to it. Thank you for sharing so much of an exciting tale. Let me give you something in return.
We got a green man's cloak. So apparently I've missed out on a lot, because he only did it 1 item. So reminds him of Tails as a sapling.
You were a
Huh. I guess he could have been like a Groot.
You mean you were a traveler like us?
Indeed I was. It must be, centuries ago now, but the Telling Stone and I still remember it fondly.
Oh, blimey, not even I knew that.
It's been many years since I spoke of it, but the tales of our travels are an important part of the Wizard's Companion. Would you like to read it?
No, not particularly. Maybe some other time.
Oh, well, we can't exactly say no now, can we?
Oh, I do apologize. In trying times, I am wont to become a little nostalgic. Well, I shall not keep you any longer.
So, I don't know what we missed out on, but apparently we missed out on quite a bit. So now that we've plucked the caster from the depths of an even most dangerous place, okay, so we can actually leave now. That's what I assumed vacate meant, that we could leave an area, vacate it. Alright, so travel. Next on the Whirlwind Tour is Alma Moon. And before we actually go in there, I could have just flown over here from Ding Dong Dale, but whatever. There's a quest we need to finish off over in this forest over here. So for this, we had to kill off 3 of those wild pigs somewhere in the forest, and now apparently one has spawned right next to the quest giver.
Squee! Squee!
Let's go!
I should have switched out my party. I forgot that after I turned in those quests at the island in the southwest. Whoops. Well, thankfully it's rather weak, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh shoot, didn't know you had a laser beam. Just kill him before I run out of time. Come on. There we go. Yeah, as soon as I go to Alma Moon, I'm going to switch out my party again. Get rid of those 2, the mushroom and the pot. I really don't need those anymore.
Are you alright?
Oh, just about, man, just about. That monster was a hell of a frightening. That was a full boss, see? Much trouble than the other monsters they are.
Well, don't worry, they're all gone.
Oh, what? I don't believe it. Tall boys, the force is safe once more. Take this, will ya?
A pointy hat. Yay, just in time for Halloween. Oh wait, Halloween was a couple days ago. Too late for Halloween. So many stamps. Alright, now to Alma Moon. There are 3 emotions to collect and 2 to give. Alright, the bird thing. Okay, so, for those of you who remember, when I was looking for those birds, I looked into 2 different buildings. Turns out the final bird was in the boutique. So he was in a building, just the one I happened to not look in.
How can I ever thank you? All my pigeons came home. Here, have some phoenix
Oh, phoenix down, nice. That's actually a pretty good reward. They just, like, pluck them off the ends of the pigeons or something? If so, I need to start collecting me some pigeons. Alright, drop off a few. We no longer need the mushroom. And we no longer need the pot. I would like to switch a few things out, though. Let's see. Let's put the dragon in the party, as well as... How about not ordinary? We haven't used you in a while. In fact, I don't know if we have used not ordinary. I do know that the first area we're going to be tackling today in terms of story missions is, Yule, and that's a snow place, so we need to actually be leveling up some fire creatures.
I have no talent after all. It is time I put away the brushes for good.
So, Nerdy Painter needs some confidence. Oh, I guess I don't have confidence to give. Okay. Oh, there's actually confidence I can collect today in this island, or on this, area. In fact, it might be right here. No, you're restraint. I am proud to serve my country and protect a piece of the great realm. Oh, flippin' huck, money as restraint.
Excuse me, can I have restraint?
Your words mystify me, but if I can be of help, then sure. It's warm inside. You?
I guess I better give him the belief he needs.
As if it wasn't for the fact that there was I felt like you guys would be missing out on all this progress, I would have done all this off screen, but it's hard to decide what is worth actually streaming and what's not.
How could I have doubted my beloved?
Oh yeah, he didn't have faith in his wife or his girlfriend.
Thanks to you, I've regained my faith in my dear beloved. I must give you something.
Flan. This will be my next big seller, I am sure of it.
Can we have some of your confidence, sir?
Well, maybe you could stop taking,
maybe you could stop taking such big risks with your big sellers.
Oh, I doubt even the ancients had the power to perform such miracles, but you're welcome to try.
Thank you.
Here's the confidence. So he's a risky businessman. Oh my, what is this strange sensation? I feel calmer, most prudent. I've caused my dear wife such worry. Am I really hearing the words that are coming from your mouth?
Am I really hearing the words coming from your mouth, husband? This is thanks to you, is it not, boy? Surely, thank you.
So now that's one of the instances in which they had so much of a certain emotion that it made a difference taking it away from them. Infernal Titan may be a mighty foe, but injured or not, I will drive him out. So he's got a lot of courage. He's willing to fight the beasts. I feel calmed. Perhaps I overstretched myself. I cannot face this alone. Oh, that actually might have just given me a bounty hunt to do later. Well, what I'm thinking about doing is not doing the bounty hunts today, absolutely not. But plotting a course much like I did today, and figuring out the quickest way to tackle as many bounties as I can, and do that at the start of next stream. Because they're every which way. In fact, some of those bounties are actually inside of dungeons, so I'm going to find out the quickest way to do that. I mean, some of those bounties are fairly... I'm sure I could just one-shot them, kill them instantly, but... Again, some of those bounties are kind of rare enemies that you don't see that often, and they're kind of neat to look at. Kind of want to show them off. Alright, so give him confidence.
By the ancients, what was I gripped with doubt?
So he doesn't think he's worthless anymore. He'll go back to painting. A phoenix tear. Now, hazard a guess, a phoenix feather revives you. A phoenix tear probably revives everyone. Either that, or it revives one person to max health. Alright, next up. The Snowy Mountain of Yule. Where there's really only one thing to do here, and that's to give up restraint.
Me and Mai, is this the
Oh, she's the one who wanted a bikini, which required us to go back to Castaway Cove, talk to the bikini maker. She lost the bikini because apparently a bird stole it. Go west to an island, talk to the bird. Bird just gives it back to you, and then you come back here.
Is this the kind you wanted, ma'am? Please, it's yours.
Oh, hang on a second. You're gonna put that thing on try on around here, are you?
It's not possible to swim nearby these.
Well, technically, the Alaska Challenge. You could be swimming in those ice things over there. They do in Alaska all the time.
Well, I know that, don't I? It was a joke, man. A flippin'...
Oh, that was a flippin' joke, man. What? Yes, wonderful. But now that you brought my dreams to me, I would like one day to try it in the sea. Perhaps I'll visit Castaway Cove for the holidays, eh?
Gee, that's a neat idea.
I'm trying to think of a good Canadian female accent, but I can't do it. 5 stamps for a bikini, nice. Where's the emotion lady? Oh, it's in the building, okay. What I'll probably end up doing for the sake of YouTube is I'll probably put a timestamp or something so people can just skip all these quests if they want to. It's taking a lot longer than I expected. And not everyone is a fan of these. Oh yeah, I'm feeling suddenly warmy. Why was I complaining so much about the coldness? Coldness is nothing to me.
Husband, you're cured, eh? You'll go to outside now.
Oh yeah. Forgive me for my afflicting worry, wife. I'm to be thankful for this, yeah? Please be accepting of my thanks. I mean, I say Canadian, but really it's more of a Newfie accent. A very specific part of Canada. Alright, so we did that. And now we can go back to the Fairy Ground to collect that one belief that we skipped out on previously. In fact, now that we're back here, I'm wondering, there might have been something that unlocked, now that we've done a few of these missions. Because normally a couple of those guys follow you every which way, so I'm kind of wondering if one of them like showed up back up here.
I ain't giving up on our world just yet, Mon. One day peace will return and the fairies of the forest will appear once more.
So he believes that apparently the fairies are going to overpopulate the world again.
The fairies will rise up, Mon.
Okay, so no emotion there. Let's check out the other half of this area. And why haven't you gone on? Shouldn't you be over there in, Hamlin or something? Losing your diary again? Actually, we're going to Hamlin next. That's what I thought. There's this little dude again. Please just do not be as difficult as the last one. Because I don't want to be translating again.
Oliver, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. What's wrong, Horace? I stowed aboard the ship in the Castaway Cove, but when I woke up, I was here.
That's what happens to everyone.
I never knew there was a whole forest full of these little loonies. When did this happen?
Oh, why, you cheeky little bigger. The fairy ground has been the center of fairy culture for centuries.
Only centuries? Well, it wouldn't have been here when I was on my travels then.
Oh, what are you on about?
Nothing. Anyway, it may not be where I expected to see you next, but let's give you your next puzzle. Let's give you your next puzzle anyway, shall we? You're getting to be a pretty good wizard these days, Oliver, but that means you must have a genie at your command.
So he wants me to craft something.
A genie? You mean alchemy? Good, then this will be nice and easy for you. You've seen the formula gathered by the wizards over the years in the Wizard's Companion, haven't you?
Yeah.
I often use it to whip up myself a nice burger when I was on my travels.
Oh, burger. See, this guy, he knows what's up. He knows we're going to be making a deli.
You did. Burgers are my favorite, too.
Did I call it or did I call it? We are made to make a deli. Oliver knows his future.
Then you'll know just what special ingredient something no burger can do without is.
Ground beef.
Do you know what I'm talking about? It's the one ingredient all burgers need. Let me know when you've worked it out.
Okay, I would assume ground beef, maybe bread. Have some nice soft buns. But just in case... Let's see. It would be under food, wouldn't it? Food. Flan, fruit, banana, carrot cake, cake, sundaes. Pie on the bone, I have no idea about that. That just seems suspicious. Ah, there's a hamburger. And there's a fish burger. See? 2 loaves of white bread. It's gotta be white bread. A dumb flounder and crispy lettuce. 1 sandwich, 1 crispy lettuce, 1... Really? So there's... I'm thinking it's gonna be crispy lettuce then. Sandwich. Loaf of white bread and 1 hunk of tender beef. But a sandwich isn't a burger. And I guess technically a fish burger is a type of burger. You don't need ground beef for that, so... It's either going to be bread or lettuce. Crispy lettuce. But seeing as how they're different types of bread, crispy lettuce. Crispy chicken. There we go.
That's right. The one ingredient no burgers can do without is a nice portion of crispy...
See, on my burgers, I rarely put lettuce. Just like a thin slice. 1 single shred of lettuce.
Oh, burgers, eh? We used to have a burger place by here, you know, McDafferty's, it was called. I used to, love popping down there for a nice, juicy McRarebit.
Wow, that does sound good.
I'd love to try one. Well, give me the recipe for one and I'll make one.
Wait, I just remembered something.
Oh, what is it, Mon?
There was another page from the Wizard's Companion I meant to give you, but I lost it somewhere. It was a funny little spell called Levitate.
I've already got it. In fact, I think I got it from that bird.
Maybe one of the fairies found it. Thanks. But that means I need to think of something else to give you for answering my question. Oh, I know. How about this?
A new formula. Maybe now I can make those burgers he mentioned.
It's the recipe for the Sage of Ages super special mega medicine.
If it can cure anything, that might actually be good.
Right, I can't stay on the island of Loonies any longer. I'm off to the next town, to Hamlin. Maybe I'll hop on the back of one of those big sea beasts and ride over to the nearest continent.
Well, you know, technically I could fly you over there on my dragon. As long as you don't, like, float through it. I don't know how corporeal beings do on dragons, but... Anyways, we've revisited the fairy grounds, which means... Hamlin is in fact next. Trying to think if there's any other quests I might have needed to do. No, I think we're good. Alright. Do your experiments on RC-3000, on Plakia, and on Automaton Creature.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Are these the creatures you were after? That's simply marvelous. Science salutes you. Gaze at their cold, inorganic beauty. Behold the dull gleam of their bodies. They are perfect.
Ah, it's so creepy, man.
But I cannot gawp at them gormlessly all day. I must collect data. A lot of it. A lot of data. Derwin, you're kind of creeping me out here.
It's no use, Mon. He's away with the fairies, Ollie boy. Nothing but creatures on his mind, that one.
Oh, apologies. I was momentarily absorbed in matters which are too complicated to explain. Please accept this for your services to science. And don't mind the stains on your robot.
I mean, 5 stamps is pretty decent, although it took a long time to collect Automaton Creature. I'm sorry I let this creep touch you. Alright. So, we can now drop off to Cog. RC-3000, I'm keeping Automaton Creature. I'm gonna keep the Sun Dude too, because... Well, if I'm keeping the Sun Dude, shouldn't I name him? Because he's fire-based, so he might be useful in the Yule area. But if I name you, what am I going to name you? How about... Okay, here's one. Star Kitsune. Which is a fellow streamer who streams every day here on Twitch. Part of the same community, too. Oh, it doesn't fit, does it? Star Kitsune. Just one letter off. Star Kitsune. What we could do, though... Whoops. STR. And it's kind of cheating, but... Now it looks like Strength Kitsune. Oh. No, that's not gonna work. We need the star in there. Just get rid of the first I in Kitsune. There we go. That works better. There we go, Star Kitsune. But yeah, he's a fellow streamer here on Twitch, and he streams every day a bunch of variety games. Part of the VGA community. Who did we want to grab, though? We got 2 slots. Any other... Yeah, let's do, EDF. And I'll save one slot. Because there's actually something we need to do with that one slot. I'll put you... We'll switch you out right there. I want you to level up a bit. Hamlin Guard has become suspicious of everyone he sees and refuses to let anyone in or out of town. He needs belief. Well, thankfully, we just got it out of the ferry grounds.
I say, what in the world have I been doing?
Nito, it looks like you're back to normal.
I'm sorry I doubted your intentions. I don't know what came over me. By way of apology, I give you this.
Game pie. Is that like made of pigeon? Small game? Okay, you need to... Wait, can I actually grab your emotion?
Oh, this fella's got more fast shafts of restraint, he does.
Piece of my heart, you say? Well, sure.
Oh, I say, I've never felt so hungry in my life. My stomach thinks my throat's been cut.
Without some nourishment, I surely will collapse. And what good would that do on my research? I do declare it's time to dine.
I think that's for the best. Have fun with your meal.
There's that couple yet again, which I'm gonna skip right now because I didn't actually consider you in my calculations for all the emotions I need to collect and give out. I'll save that couple for last. The traveling con men.
I say, sterling work, you found the vital ingredient.
Now for this dude, he needed medicine. In order to get the medicine, you needed to go to the forest to the west and talk to an NPC there who wanted some carnation, which means carnation cake, which you needed to craft. You give her the carnation cake, she gives you the medicine, you come back here.
Oh, to see my sister's smiling face.
I hope she gets better soon.
Now that I got everything I need, it should not take long to prepare the medicine. I am truly grateful for what you have done. Please, take this. 5 stamps, nice. Hey, Aiden, how you doing? I got your name right this time, not Asian. Currently doing SideQuests, which is taking a lot longer than I expected. Was planning it to do about 30 minutes, but turns out it's about an hour.
Oh, there's no time to be lost. Mon, flex the one of yours and give this guy some restraint.
A Hamlin shop worker is having trouble staying awake, so wake him up. No, I could have used that today. I so wanted to sleep longer. Velvet would not let me. Yeah, sure, what's the story, man?
Oh, what was I doing? This place of work? This place of work, not a hotel?
So you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at last. I was worried you'd snore me out of business. There'll be no more of this napping nonsense. I'm ready to pull my socks up, roll up my sleeves, and get to work. I owe you, my gentleman, my thanks. There isn't much, but this is all I have. Drowsy drops, so another ability that I'm not going to equip. Mario X-Bow. Are you talking about the new Mario Odyssey game? 3 stamps. Yeah, I need to actually watch some gameplay of that. It like came out yesterday, didn't it? Because I think Nintendo does releases on Fridays instead of Tuesdays. I didn't have you in my charts either. So what do you want?
Is there no end to my trials? And just when I'd finally prepared the medicine.
Is something the matter, sir?
I'm afraid things are looking rather bleak. With your assistance, I'd finally managed to prepare the medicine for my poor ailing sister. But...
Really? Congratulations.
Well, yes, but here's the rub. The seas between here and Castaway Cove have been plagued by pirates of late. They say it is too perilous for ships to set sail.
Jeepers, that's awful. You want me to kill the pirates, then?
I've racked my brains, but I cannot think of one. I've even considered swimming all the way there for my poor sister. I would do anything, so, okay, deliver the medicine, then.
Well, you can't swim all the way from here.
Oh, hang on, before you go dusting off your swimming shorts, why not let us do it for you?
Wait, you're telling me you're gonna give me 6 stamps just to go to Castaway Cove? I can, like, instantly transport there. There's gotta be more to it than that. He went to Bowser's castle and was not intimidated when he showed up. Oh, it's an actual fanfic, okay. I thought you were talking about, like, Mario Odyssey story. You would take on those scoundrels for yourself, but they're cold-blooded killers. I can just fast travel there, man. I don't need to actually fight pirates.
Oh, don't you worry about us, man. They don't stand a chance against the drippy Lord High Lord of the Fairies and his faithful human sidekick.
Well, I am sure indebted to you. The pirates are plaguing the sea route to Castaway Cove. Again, I can just fast travel. But reports say there are a total of 4 ships in their fleet. Oh, so I need to kill off 4 pirates. Okay. It's not just fast travel. Alright, so what else do we need to do here in Hamlin? We've done... We got 4 motions to give and 4 motions to take. And we've given 2.
The chief engineer is a man of vision. I know that someday he will dust off his lab coat and return to his research. I have faith in him.
So he's got belief in the researcher.
Oh, I feel rather warm inside.
Oh, getting a little X-rated with that fanfic now. I've set my sights on becoming Hamlin's prominent scientist. All I have to do is keep on studying, and my future is assured.
Well, you sure do have a lot of confidence in your research. There's a guy outside who's kind of confident in you, too. But apparently it's not confidence for him, it's belief instead. They're kind of the same thing, but apparently they're different emotions.
That's amazing! What was that magic? I'd like to rather research your magic. It's most educational. It's me, Mario. I love you. Mario, love a Bowser. Says the fanfic in the chat. Wait, was that a chest up there? I thought I saw one on the balcony. Oh no, that's just a person, never mind. Thought we could have used Swain for something. Alright, so we got the star dude now, so we should be able to, like, liven up this flower. I said we have the star dude, we should be able to liven up the flower. Is this the wrong star?
We found you the next best...
Okay, good. I just talked to the wrong person here. I needed to talk to the flower.
We found you the next best thing to sunshine, ma'am. How extraordinary. It really does look like the sun. Can I keep it? No! That's my star kitsune. Let's get it to shine its light for you.
2 feet, huh? Pretty hefty. How does he carry that around? In fact, how does he hide 2 feet?
The flowers are blooming. That's not much of a bloom for the amount of work I put in to get this star dude.
Oh, you're not wrong, Ollie boy. Feast your eyes on that beautiful blossom.
Oh, they're simply exquisite. My mother will fly over the moon with them. We got the plant to flower in time for your mother's birthday. Awesome. Here, take this.
Yet another gem. I'd rather have the 5 stamps, though. Before pulling out his DMC, his Devil May Cry. And this dude needs belief. Hamlin researchers lost all faith in his assistants. There's actually 2 belief people here, and I think we've done 1 of 2. So there's another belief person somewhere around here. I must have been daydreaming. How could I when there's research to be done? I can't leave it all to my assistants.
It seems like you got your faith back, your belief back.
My memory's rather hazy, but I feel certain that you've done something important for me. Thank you. Take some ice cream. I'm sure Dustin would love it. Up to stamp card number 17. Wait a minute. Why are you glowing again? We just gave you an emotion. I fear my life's work's been all in vain. I've decided to abandon my research.
But sir, you were just so confident about it.
If only I could. I regret leaving my assistants in the lurch, but I cannot continue this charade.
Why?
I have no gift for science. While progress marches on towards a brighter morrow, I remain yesterday's man, so he needs a second emotion. Knowing that I have no choice but to retire.
But it was going so well.
He's lost his confidence, so he has.
Well, I think I have confidence, don't I? If I don't, there's confidence in town I can collect.
We can't just let him throw away his work. We have to give him confidence.
Nope, I don't got it, so... Oh, no, I do. That might have been the second belief, yeah. I don't know. I'm like speeding through all these. Ah, you posted on the DeviantArt. Okay. How curious, my chest is so warm and tingly. Not a second to waste, I must get back to my research.
I'm glad you're confident again.
And now we got Sage's Secret. I think that's like my 3rd Sage's Secret I've gotten today. And then I got the recipe for Sage's Secret too. Okay, good, he stopped glowing. The guard was first, that's right. The one at the entrance of the area. Because he needed to believe the people who were coming into town weren't up to no good. There are times I would love to join in with the cheering crowds, but I must restrain myself. It's my job to keep everyone safe, after all.
Wow, he's got a lot of restraint to not join the party. We should take some.
I think that means we might have some extra to go back to the competing deli couple and get some emotion, or give them some emotion. Granted that they have that they need the emotion that we got, because we only got the 3 right now. I say, I have a rather pleasant tingling to my chest. Why, thank you. Your encouragement has inspired me to strive even harder in my work. I shall never enjoy another day off again. Two more. Oh, you again. Of course it's you again. I'll save you in a minute.
No, boy, give this guy his courage.
Suddenly become terrified of the women he wants to marry. Woman. He's not a polygamist, it's only one woman he wants to marry. Yeah, but like I said, about 90 stamps we've collected today. I say, why have I not seized a moment and asked my beloved for her hand in marriage?
You just let the nerves get to you. Now go marry her. I'm sure it'll be fine. You've got money, right?
I shall win her hand before the day is out. Thank you so much for listening to my woes.
Thanks for the money, sir. You could have probably used this for the actual marriage. I'm sure she would have preferred this to be spent on the wedding. But okay.
Alright, so where did you lose your diary this time? I say it's you, dear boy. It feels like an absolute age since our jaunt on the delightful fairy island. What? You have an impeccable timing, you know. It was just like 10 minutes ago, man.
We do?
10 guilders. Oh, 10 guilders. Say he's lost his flippin' diary again. Why can't he just put it on a flippin' chain? But how? Oh, looks like I won a little bet, oh, don't I, only boy? Careless so-and-so. I am most dreadfully ashamed. There I was, merrily pootling along in the open road, when some loutish monsters assailed me. I took fright and fled to the city, the nearest outpost of the civilization I could find. And then you thought you'd write all about it in your precious diary, only to find the thing had gone missing again, am I right? Precisely! My gift to literature has vanished once again! But you'll help me find it, won't you, Old Bean? Yeah, the second game's actually coming out in January of next year, like mid-January.
Well, I guess we can help you find it again, mister. Just for once, please put a chain on it.
You will? Oh, I say, that really is awfully good of you, old chap. Oh, hold on, man. If you're being chased by monsters, you could have dropped it just about flipping anywhere. Well, I think I can enlighten you as to my general locale at the time of the incident. I had happened upon the most intriguing little mine. Overcome by curiosity, I can help but pop in for a quick poke around, and that's when the beasties arrived. Oh, so you got surrounded by...
So you got surrounded by monsters.
Yes, that's about the size of it. So if I were to hazard a guess, I would say the diary is on the railroad tracks near the mine's entrance. Okay, that seems fairly easy to spot.
It's on some railroad tracks, got it.
Alright. Now I think we actually have 3 emotions. I'm hoping that the rivalry couple needs one of those 3. God bless it. Chrome wants to update. No. I refuse to update Chrome. I'm just gonna break everything. My extensions and everything else. Yeah, it's looking really good. A little bit that I've seen of Ni no Kuni 2 is that it has, like, Pikmin-esque combat, which I'm super excited about. Alright, please tell... Oh, that's right. We have Horus here as well. Crap. Alright, which emotion do you need now?
But first I'm gonna fill my face with cake. Then I'll eat ice cream till it comes out of my ears, and then...
Oh, she needs restraint.
Hey, haven't you had enough? You can't go eating like this, dear. Oh, flippin' heck, she's got an appetite on her, isn't she?
I think you're lying. I think you just want the high of the emotion.
We saved up a bit of our money, haven't we? Let me enjoy it.
Oh, what do you want about? We scrimped and saved that money to open our dream shop of the rival deli. Carry on like this, and we'll be back where we started, without 2 guilders to rub together. Oh, there's no doubt about it. Mon is restraint this lady's lacking.
Sure, Mr. Drippy, we'll give her restraint. We'll stick it right in her face. I'm sure she won't mind eating it. She seems like she wants to pig out on restraint and everything else. Good thing she has a high metabolism. Ooh, I feel all warm and tingly inside, but also a little full. Whatever have I been doing?
See, it's that tingly feeling. They're going after this high.
This money was to get our dream shop off the ground. I just can't eating our savings away. Oh, I'm so thankful that you saved us from spending all of our money. Here, have some money.
Oh, it's fine. He's right. We owe you a lot. You helped us save some money, so we're gonna give you some money. 500 guilders, exactly. And the 3 leftover ice cream cones that my wife did not actually eat. She only licked these. You'll be fine. Whew, so many stamps. And finally, Horace, what's your job now? Just, again, please, no translating.
It's nice to see you again, Ollie. The city is quite something, isn't it? Have you ever seen so many machines? If your idea of fun is tinkering with cogs and gaskets, this place is for you. Be perfect for Mad Max. It sure is. Oh, so you like machines? I'm really keen on having a familiar from the Automata family myself.
So am I. That's why I worked so hard on getting a automaton creature.
And speaking of familiars, it looks like you've built up quite a monster menagerie. Well, yeah, I guess it was mostly Esther though. She's good with critters. Well, maybe she can help you with my next question. I think you're gonna like it. Somewhere in your Wizard's Companion, there's a picture of the Wizard Wars that once raged throughout the land. Squint hard at it, and you'll find some great examples of creatures from the Automata genus. My question is this: how many creatures from the Automata genus are in this picture?
Oh, so where's Waldo? Fan-frickin-tastic.
As you're no stranger to familiars, I'm sure you'll get it right away. Let me know when you got the answer for me.
Okay, well, let's see how big this picture is. I'm assuming it's just going to be a pure... is it this? Is this the one you're talking about? No, because there aren't any automata on that. Okay, it's got to be something colorful. Wait, it might be this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so where are the automata? There's one. There's Cog. So if this is a Where's Waldo, so far so good. So we're at 1. Here's a tree. Oh, there's 2. We're at 2. There's got to be more than just 2. Wait. What the hell was that? There's 3. There's a little tank dude right there. I didn't know that it animated like this. That's actually kind of neat. That's actually really cool. Huh. Anyways, counting that tank, that's 3. I'm assuming there's got to be at least 1 more. There can't just be 3. Well, I'm not seeing a 4th one, so I'm going to guess 3. Unless you count? Are you a robot? You might be a robot. You know what? You look robotic, so I'm going to say... You look like a Dr. Eggman type creature, so I'm going to say 4. Alright, there are 4 automata here. If there's a... Wait, hold on. Does that cog count right there? No, that's probably just a sprocket, so... We're gonna say 4. There's 4 here. If I'm wrong, then I'll just, like, brute force it. Yep, I counted the Sprog. I think he was the first one I found. We found 4. That's not the right answer. Well, thankfully the game allows us to brute force it, so 5. Hey! Brute force for the win!
Maybe that was too easy.
Well, when you allow me to brute force like that, it is.
As you can tell from the picture, machines existed even at the time of the Wizard Wars. Say, Horace, what are the Wizard Wars?
Oh, I know this one. They were legendary wars from the thousands of years ago, innit?
If you think the tragedy on a giant scale is legendary, then I suppose you could say that, yes. The picture doesn't do it justice, really. But I suppose it's for the best nothing survived. But I suppose it's for the best that nothing survived?
Really, that's actually kind of sad that no one survived the war.
To show how terrible it really was.
Oh, that's strange. He's speaking like he saw it with his own two eyes, man.
So you're wondering how I know this picture isn't accurate. Can you work it out, I wonder?
Well, you did talk about being centuries old, so...
How the heck are we supposed to know, man?
Well, never mind. The important thing is that you answered my question. Here's your reward.
Chart chess. Oh, man. Oh, got the hiccups now. So I'm assuming I got a spell like this already that like shows where chests are at in the overworld. I'm assuming this acts the same way, just inside of dungeons.
Thanks, Horace. I'll probably see you in Yule then. Now that I think about it, I had to look around this mechanical metropolis. I'll be off. When I get tired of all the smoke and noise, I'll be ready to try an island with a little more in the way of natural beauty. See you soon.
I'm assuming it's going to be Yule, because that's the area we reached after Hamlin. That's actually everything we've done. I need to go collect the diary outside on the tracks, but aside from that, I think that's every single side quest. I just need to turn them all in. No, actually, technically we turn them in as we do them. Never mind. I just need to go get my rewards. Alright, so according to him, it's on the tracks by a cave. So it's either right there. There's a cave right there. There's a cave right there. And there's a cave right there. Let's start with this one. Nope, not this one. Nope, not that one. So it must be the final one. Or it could be down here, actually. There it is.
Look, Mr. Drippy, it's that gentleman's diary.
Oh, what the heck was he thinking hanging on over here, man? He could have fallen off to his death.
It sure is lucky we found it, huh? Let's give it back to him.
Yeah, there's one of those bounty hunts, which is why I kind of want to dedicate an entire segment to doing them, because they're unique. I mean, you don't see a robot like that everywhere. Not going to do it right now, but again, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just dedicate the beginning of next episode of next week to just doing as many as I can. I'm assuming that's probably going to be another 90 stamps. Wait, I just thought of something. Who do we have in our party? We still have the one slot, okay. Because we need to go actually do something in Yule before we start back to the main missions. There's one more mission to do. And actually, while we're over here, we might as well find out if there's any new missions to do. Because you figure once you do a bunch, they might unlock some more. In fact, I think I mentioned that we might have unlocked a bounty hunt because we did one of the... Yep, I knew it. Another 5 new missions. Ask the Grimalkin girl what's wrong. She's in Ding Dong Dell. The pair of travelers, again, they're in Yule. Of course they are. A young girl's ghost has been... That's the one I need to do, that I know about. Appears to be a man in Yule who's standing outside waiting for someone despite the bitter cold. Apparently some forest dwellers in the southeastern part of Shipwreck Shore are amazing at alchemy. And we need to find his diary again. Well, let's just buy some rewards. Apparently we have to buy this one, though.
Any new bounties, sir?
Oh, there's a new one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Once you completed that one, there was probably going to be another one to do. Smoky Mountains. Alright, we're going to buy the faster ship, which I'm assuming is going to unlock the second tier, right? Yeah. Alright, so what do we actually have here? Allows you to buy items in the shop at a lower price. Good for crafting, actually. And in fact, we're about to go to Yule, and there might be some better weapons there. Might be tempted to buy that. Increase the amount of experience gained. I don't even need to think about that, I'm instantly buying it. Bonus EXP, of course I'm getting that. Helps you strike fear into your enemies, causing them to drop more items. Maybe. Allows you to collect any glims that remain at the end of a battle. Yep. Again, don't even need to think about that one. Lowers the cost of continuing your game following a defeat. So instead of losing 10% when I die, 5% maybe? And allows you to give Tingri a speed boost by pressing circle while flying. Well, I mean, it's more of a convenience than anything else. Yeah, let's buy cheaper items, because I'm about to go to Yule. And now we're broke again. No more stamps. Might be tempted to go actually try out some of those new quests that just opened up. We'll see. We'll see where they're at. They said there were 2 in Ding Dong Dale. Nah, you know what? Never mind. We've been going for an hour and a half. What was supposed to take only 30 minutes has taken over an hour and a half.
We found your diary.
Oh, but if I hear you say you lost your bally diary again, you and me have a proper falling out, boyo.
Ah, you have my word as a gentleman that I shall never misplace his diary again. Now please, take it. Bull crap. I don't believe you for a second. We're about to go to Yule, and you're going to lose this thing again. As much as I believe that the little horse is going to be there and the traveling con men, you're going to be there too. Alright, off to Yule. So, that one quest that mentioned there's someone in a cave, a ghost girl, she's actually down here. And the reason I actually have one slot open on my party is because you need one for this. Because she won't continue the conversation unless you have an extra slot in your slot on your party. In the SpongeBob narrator voice. Seconds later... You can see me. We've seen you before, and you refused to talk to us unless we had a slot open.
Oh, yes, indeed. But what's a young girl like you doing over here, anyway?
Well, I'm worried about my Jabberguppy. We used to always be together, you see, ever since I was a little girl. But then one day we got caught up in an enormous blizzard when we were playing, and well, I died. The problem is my Jabberguppy hasn't left my side since. I think he's scared. I'm really worried about him, but he can't stay with me forever being that I'm a ghost. But don't you want to be together? Don't you want him to be buried in your grave? It's romantic. It's not about what I want. I'm dead after all. It's about what's right for him. He has to learn to survive on his own and get on with his life.
Cue the Futurama dog scene. Break everyone's heart.
Would you mind toughening him up for me? It has to be done.
Oh, cracky, there's mature. Brings a tear to my eye, it does. I must be getting soft. Oh, well, the least we can do is give you a hand, isn't it? We'll make your pal the most reliant Jabberguppy this side of Hamlin. Mark my words.
Really? Oh, thank you. How about you bring him back when he's gone up another 10 levels?
Okay, so he is going to be in the party for a while.
Alright, we'll see you then.
I guess he's going to be in the next dungeon. Oh, come on, Ollie boy. Let's teach this scaredy guppy the ways of the world.
Alright.
Now, what are you exactly? Oh, he starts out at level 30, so much for me getting a quick couple levels off of him. Well then, we kind of need the fire dude. We need Star Kitsune because we're going into a fire area. How about we switch you out with, Hydra, I guess. That seems best. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Yule, and I'm going to take a brief, like, break. Not a long one, not a 5-minute break, just a quick break to get some, like, well, full-on Mountain Dew. I don't need anything to drink. It's just going to be a quick break for the sake of YouTube. And that way I can segment off the side quest from the rest of the story mode.
Here we go! Here goes!
There we go. Go TB. Surprisingly, the Jabberwocky's actually fighting right now. Hey, Pi, how you doing? Just in time. I just finished with all the side quests.
Easy!
So technically, you didn't miss anything, aside from a lot of dialogue. Why can't I call Tingry? I mean, he's out in the open. Oh, right, there's actually new quests here, too. Crap. Yeah, I forgot about Derwin, too. Well, let's at least start the quests.
Oh, you're here at last. I was beginning to think my predictions were incorrect. They weren't, of course. You mean you've been waiting out here in the cold for us? Yes, I figured that you would give me some more minions to experiment on if I just waited here. It was worth the wait.
Oh, flip, Mon. Does it never flip and stop with you?
So what do you want? I think you'll find that that's exactly what I predicted you would say. Which creatures do you want us to tame this time? I need you to bring me 3 examples of how the climate of Winter Isles affect the physiological development of indigenous creatures. The first travels atop a blue flower.
Okay.
The second is a proud creature that found himself a niche in the glittering grotto.
So enemies that would have been in the glittering grotto that have now become snow creatures here. Or maybe not. Maybe just I need to go to the glittering grotto and find someone. A proud creature that found its niche. Maybe a mushroom. That can't be a mushroom. I'll figure out what it is.
And the third has a pile of snow upon its head. That sounds like a real interesting bunch of creatures, Derwin. You expect my studies to be focusing on uninteresting creatures? I think you'll find the Winter Isles are replete with a myriad of frankly fascinating life forms. I hope you'll embrace the opportunity to further the science yet again. Don't let me down. Oh, and I cannot study them if you send them to the familiar retreat.
Okay. Yes, I did finally get myself an automaton creature. Which is why he's here now. Alright, so what other quests are here that we need to do? Or at least, that we need to start? Of course, here's the couple again. These con men. We're not peddling our wares here. I've made up my mind. Come on, let's go. Oh, he's blunt. He's angry. He needs kindness, doesn't he?
What? But we can if we do. If we do, all the stock we brought in Hamlin will go off.
Wait, go off. Did they bring dynamite? Never mind that. How can we trust people who live with things like these? You know, fishing poles. I'd rather some of our stock went rotten than to have them stay here. Come on, we're leaving. Oh, flip, man, you two are having another Bonnie? It's like you're flipping a hobby or something.
They need marriage counseling.
Mr. Drippy, how can you say something like that? Oh, hello again. You'll never guess what? My husband has had yet another funny turn. Please, you have to help him.
And get him high off of the warmth with this emotion. We need belief. I don't know if I have belief, actually.
How come you get so flippin' heartbreaking all the time?
This isn't the time to be scolding them, Mr. Drippy. We have to help.
Oh, that's what it's like to hear. Let's give ourselves some belief then, shall we?
Do we have it? Nope, we don't got belief. Okay, that's for later. Actually, there's a green dot down here. They may have some belief. You weren't here before. I would have recognized you. Newfie. Oh yeah, we're all friends together here, yeah?
Oh, ain't it lovely how everyone here, well, everyone by here believes in each other, and this Tomte's got more belief than most.
Oh, there's a... How convenient.
Say, Mr. Tomte, could I have some belief?
Oh, my belief, yeah? Yeah, of course, yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'll go off as an expired food. That makes more sense. Although I would have liked to have thought that it was explosives. They brought explosives here for dynamite fishing. Well, this born enough yet? This is being enough, yeah?
It sure is. Thank you, Mr. Tomte. We don't even know your name. We're just calling you by your race. That's a little racist, actually.
Oh, that's perfect. We didn't need a travel port for this one.
Oh, I feel calmer somehow. Goodness, I can't believe I was so rude to the Tomte after they were so kind.
So he was being racist. He wasn't talking about the fishing poles.
What an oaf I've been.
Are you better now, sir?
You cured me yet again, didn't you? Thank you so much. I'd better go on and apologize to everyone here in town. Oh, but before that, here. Have some dew. I milked some fairies for this.
One away from the next stamp card. Alright, with that... Gonna go to the quartermaster. You're kind of blocking the way, dude. I'm gonna take a break. It won't be long, it won't be 5 minutes, but I'm gonna take a break here, do a cut for YouTube, and when we get back, on the story, finally, after an hour and a half. Be right back.